I told you that the problem in teaching reading is not the students, but the way we teach it. Have you ever seen students who can read every word perfectly but still don't understand the meaning, or simply don't enjoy reading at all? This is something that happens in many classrooms, and as future teachers, this is a challenge we cannot ignore because teaching reading isn't just about helping students read words. It's about helping them understand, feel confident, and most importantly, develop a love for reading. And that's actually why this book matters. Today, I'm going to introduce a book with the title Best Practice for Teaching Reading by Randy Stone, which offers real strategies that actually work in a real classroom. This book is designed to provide practical and effective strategies for teaching reading based on real classroom experience for reading teachers. It's mainly targeted for teachers who want to improve their students' reading skills, comprehension, and engagement. The main focus of this book isn't only helping students learn how to read, but also how to stay motivated, enjoy reading, and connect what they read to their own experience and the world around them. In addition, the book emphasizes that reading should be an active process where students ask questions, make connections, and develop deeper understanding. It also shows that effective reading instruction can be integrated with other areas such as visual arts to help students think more critically and meaningfully. One of the biggest strengths of this book is how practical and realistic it is. The strategies are not just ideas, but things that teachers have actually used in their classrooms. For example, the book explains that students learn to read best by actually reading. And because of that, teachers should give students books that match their level, not too easy and not too difficult. This helps students build confidence because they feel capable, and when students feel capable, they are more motivated to keep reading. Another strong point is how the book focuses on motivation in a very concrete way. It doesn't just say making learning fun, but it shows how, for instance, one teacher used something called special books, unique and interesting books that are given to students in certain moments to make reading feel exciting and personal. There are also ideas like creating comfortable reading space where students can read in relaxed environment instead of a formal classroom setting. These small strategies might seem simple, but they can completely change how students feel about reading. The book also emphasizes collaboration through strategies like partner reading and group reading. For example, students are taught how to read with a partner, follow along with the text, and support each other's learning. This not only improves reading skills but also builds communication and social interaction in the classroom. In addition, the book introduces deeper reading strategies such as making connection, asking questions, and making inferences. These strategies help students become active readers who think critically instead of just reading passively. Another interesting example is how the book connects reading with visual art. Students are asked to analyze artwork, make interpretations, and connect it to their own experiences, which helps them develop the same skills they need when reading text. It shows that reading is not just about text, but about understanding meaning in different forms. However, no book is perfect. One of the weakness of this book is that many examples are based on classrooms in the United States. So some strategies may need to be adapted before they can be applied in different educational contexts. Another limitation is that the book focuses more on practical strategies than on theoretical explanations. While this makes it very useful for real teaching, some readers may want a deeper understanding of the theories behind the strategies. Also, because the book is written by multiple contributors, the writing style can feel slightly inconsistent at times, and some chapters feel more detailed than others, although this also provides different perspectives from various teachers. So, let me ask you this. Do you want to become a teacher who only teaches reading, or a teacher who changes how students feel about reading? Because that is the real difference. This book doesn't just give you strategies, it gives you confidence, it prepares you for real classrooms, real students, and real challenges that you will actually face as a teacher. Imagine walking into your classroom and knowing exactly how to help struggling readers, how to motivate passive students, and how to create a learning environment where students actually want to read. That's what this book offers. And here's something important to remember. When students start to enjoy reading, everything changes. They learn faster, they think deeper, and they become more independent learners. This is not just a book you read for an assignment. This is a book you will actually use when you become a teacher. So, if you are serious about becoming not just a teacher, but a better and more impactful teacher, then this book is definitely worth reading. In conclusion, best practice for teaching reading is more than just a textbook. It's a practical guide filled with real strategies that can truly help teachers make a difference in their students' learning. Because at the end of the day, teaching reading is not just about helping students read words, it's about opening a door to knowledge, imagination, and opportunity. And the question is, are you ready to open the door for your students? Well, thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.